Good evening. This is Practical Autodidactics. My name is Yuri Besarab. Today I wanted to speak about a very important issue. When people have a real problem of learning, usually they stop, and there is a certain reason why they stop learning. In autodidactics, usually it happens when they start working on the word list, because we somehow believe that we have to memorize, and those word lists are made like an instrument to memorize words. It's not true. Those word lists for every language that we make, and we make about 30 of them, of those word lists, we use them to, let's say, to develop muscles, or in other words, to create a certain organ in our body, in our psyche, in our mind, that will belong to, let's say, to that foreign language. Musicians will understand me very clearly, because when we start playing a certain music instrument, in time we start noticing, especially if it's about violin, but even trumpet, even piano, we start to notice that when we produce music, when we perform a certain piece, it's not only that instrument is playing, but also we are playing. Our imagination, our soul is like a part of that music, of that piece of performance. So this is because we have developed that organ that allows us to do that and to participate in that kind of performance. So what should we do to fix the bug? First of all, my suggestion is that we have to refuse the word memorize or memorization. And some of you probably are working in the field of education. So whenever you try to make your students, your pupils to memorize, it means that you kill their interest to the subject. So I remember Kourinsky told to some of his students that never use those word lists to memorize. It's not for that. It just I believe that this is just to develop that organ, special organ. And also I remember that I quote him that as education should be focused at delivering high experience to pupils, to the students. High experiences are related to something beautiful in human culture. And so for, let's say, just imagine how the school can change from just acquiring knowledge and trying to retain that knowledge into this kind of like transferring high experiences from teachers to students. And also we need to train the kids to use different instruments, how they can get those high experience from the culture on their own, not only from teachers. In English, like in French, also there is this, instead of memorize, they say étudier par cœur, and in English we say to learn something by heart. It's better to, if you want to use that phrase, it's better to say it to learn something by soul, because heart is not, is not the organ that helps us to learn something. But somehow people believe that heart is important for learning. Even in Chinese there is a character about thinking. It includes heart. So that's my suggestions to you for this very short video. And bye-bye. See you in the future.